I rarely post on here, and prefer to be read-only, but I think I have found something spooky. I have recently been looking into Jordan Peterson in depth, mostly for fun, because I wanted to see what is up with him, and why he is so popular, as well as understand his actual beliefs. As a person who also happens to be acquainted with Native American shamanism and chaos magic, I suspect that Jordan Peterson might be afflicted with a Wendigo psychosis. In his academic years he was involved with Native American tribes, and participated in different kinds of rituals, as well as pursuing the techniques resembling the ones used by practitioners of the left-hand path, for example individuation through breaking of taboos. In Native American folklore, the Wendigo taboo is one of the strongest and involves partaking of the human flesh. In his book 1999 book Maps of Meaning, he talks about having persistent thoughts of incest and, more importantly, cannibalism. As of now Dr. Peterson is on a strict carnivore diet and claims to experience extreme emotional distress otherwise. This also affects his daughter. Moreover, as I know from inside sources in University of Toronto, his relationship with his wife is rapidly deteriorating, as well as his touch on reality. Basically he is not doing well psychologically, as of recent. Paranormal or not, I suspect that Jordan Peterson is undergoing a condition known as Wendigo psychosis, symptoms which include refusal to partake in anything but raw meat and a craving for human flesh. Moreover, in some indigenous communities, environmental destruction and insatiable greed are also a manifestation of Wendigo psychosis. I am worried. X.
I think you're definitely onto something here. When Peterson talked about foregoing meat in one of the Joe Rogan interviews he said he didn't sleep for 25 days after, and when Joe pushed him on how that was possible he responded that he just laid in bed in terror for 8 hours at a time. That was all from drinking a bit of apple cider. Nobody has this sort of reaction naturally. It has to come from some sort of satanic mind bug he's got about eating meat that really terrifies him. This could be reaching too far, but I wouldn't put incest past him either, considering how connected this diet is with his daughter, and she seems related to the Native American tribe too. He has a bunch of pics with his family on his website, even with the native items and tribe members. His whole family is involved. Wouldn't surprise me if one of the taboos to break was incest, if cannibalism is on the table. Something else, Wendigo psychosis is directly related in proximity to Peterson's past. He grew up in Alberta, Canada, which is simultaneously the spot of one of the most famous cases of Wendigo according to Wikipedia. One of the more famous cases of Wendigo psychosis reported involved a Plains Cree trapper from Alberta, named Swift Runner.
Have you heard of Jordan Peterson Wendigo theory? Since last year, Dr. Jordan Peterson, an English university professor, has been a political celebrity who has devoted his life to the pursuit of academic freedom and freedom of expression. He is a political firebrand with a tireless commitment to academic freedom. But what many didn't know about Dr. Peterson is that he is also a devoted fan of the esoteric neo-pagan group known as the Wendigo tribe. Some of the arguments he has made in his many media appearances are disputed by academic experts and critics. Still, there are hundreds of people who claim that Peterson has advanced the work of the Wendigo tribe. Black Hamatsu medicine equals Wendigo consciousness. Quicksilver Media created a Jordan Peterson egregor where pixel clustering algorithms from NSA Janus project used a proprietary algorithm from 1987 to nudge our beliefs. Effectively, Computer Vision's original published papers were a CIA black project originally outsourced to the same people behind Nick Land Crudy culture like Vine and Skynet under the NSA umbrella. TikTok is a Chinese clone of the project. The ultimate goal of TikTok is to advance Mercury's causes in 5D. Hyperstition is half right, but half wrong. There's something else going on here with Kaliak and Mia. It's hard to know for sure, but it feels like either Venus 3D or TikTok uses the sensors used in the Mia project. The Jordan Peterson to Mia pipeline is real and accelerating. Soon, roughly by June 21st, it'll be too late to stop it. On the opposite side of the world, people in Beijing are preparing for another site-based uprising on June 29th, this time, as a kind of civil war. The final key to how this insurgency will play out is about to be revealed.